What do people mean when they say sustainable development? For us here at Ricoh, it's a philosophy, an approach to doing business that doesn't just look at the bottom line in terms of profitability, but also the long-term bottom line in terms of our impact on the environment and on people's lives. It's not just a dream for the future. Sustainable development is very much a work in progress today. Hundreds of initiatives are underway all over the world, from the highest levels of government to the boardrooms of multinational corporations to non-profit organizations and grassroots volunteers working in the most remote locations. Thousands of people are working to find ways to make the world a more livable place for all of us. As a company that deeply believes in corporate social responsibility, Ricoh supports these efforts. For instance, because a better environment is important to our bottom line, we are constantly partnering with environmental organizations and local communities to promote conservation projects around the world. Ricoh is an enthusiastic, long-term participant in the highly successful Energy Star program. This is a voluntary, non-regulatory partnership between the Environmental Protection Agency, the Department of Energy, and industry, working together to protect the environment by promoting the use of more energy-efficient products. In Australia, we are working with the Warramoo Public School in support of Earthkeeper, an environmental education program to help 5- and 6-year-olds learn about ecosystems and how to live in harmony with nature. In Hong Kong, we are working with the Friends of the Earth to help restore an important riverhead forest in Sai Kung that was destroyed by fire. In Ghana, we are working with Conservation International to preserve the tropical rainforests by promoting sustainable agriculture, like raising cocoa in the shade that trees provide, rather than cutting them down for wood. In Malaysia, we are working with the World Wildlife Fund to restore and expand the tropical forest and habitats of endangered species, including the orangutan. We are also working with them in China to conserve temperate forests and other habitats, to prevent the extinction of thousands of plants and hundreds of vertebrates, including the giant panda. In Bangladesh, we are working with Bangladesh Push to help provide teacher training and materials, as well as class visits to the forests to promote greater nature awareness among students. In Japan, we are working with the Yanbaru Forest Trust to conserve the Yanbaru Forest in Okinawa, famous for its biodiversity and home to the Okinawa rail and many other endangered species. In the UK, we are working with the country's leading woodland conservation charity, the Woodland Trust, on a 3-year virgin forest conservation campaign aimed at restoring biodiversity. In the Philippines, we are working with Conservation International on the restoration of the tropical rainforests so that the Philippine eagle and other forest creatures can coexist with people. In Mexico, we are working with the World Wildlife Fund to restore the ecological integrity of the Sierra Tarahumara forest, the source of several rivers that supply water to 1.5 million people and their farms. Cooperation is the key to sustainability. These are just a few examples of how Ricoh is working with others to fulfill our responsibilities as citizens of the world and stewards of the planet. We are just one company. There are many, many more that are equally active and equally committed. We are all partners in progress for our Earth, our tomorrow.